What you're about to witness is nothing short of a seismic shift in the light heavyweight division. For years, we've watched one man dominate with devastating knockout power, seemingly untouchable, unstoppable. But tonight, that reign of terror met its match against the most complete fighter on the planet. This is the story of a champion who thought he was invincible, and a challenger who had been preparing his entire career for this exact moment. In the red corner, we have Alex "Poatan" Pereira, the most feared striker in mixed martial arts history. This Brazilian destroyer came into this fight with a record that reads like a horror story for his opponents. Knockout after knockout after knockout. The man who turned Israel Adesanya into a cautionary tale, who made grown men afraid to engage with him. At 6'4" with an 84-inch reach, Pereira is a surgical striker with the power of a sledgehammer. His left leg has ended more careers than retirement letters. When this man lands, people don't just fall, they crumble. He's the reigning, defending, undisputed light heavyweight champion, making his fourth title defense, and he's never looked more dangerous. And in the blue corner, Magomed Ankalaev from Dagestan, Russia, the most underrated and perhaps most complete fighter in the entire division. At 21-1-1, this man represents everything that's beautiful about mixed martial arts. Elite striking? Check. World-class wrestling? Double check. Championship heart? We're about to find out. Ankalaev isn't just a fighter, he's a problem solver. Every opponent presents a puzzle, and this Dagestani master has the tools to solve any equation. His striking is razor sharp, his wrestling is suffocating, and his fight IQ is off the charts. Tonight, he gets his shot at immortality against the most dangerous champion in the sport. Round 1. From the very first exchange, you can see the respect these two have for each other's abilities. But Pereira, true to form, immediately establishes his most devastating weapon, those calf kicks that have broken so many fighters before. And oh my goodness, the accuracy is surgical. Ankalaev's right leg is already showing damage, already starting to compromise his mobility. This is vintage Pereira, methodical destruction. But here's what makes this fight special. Ankalaev isn't running. He's not panicking. He's studying, adjusting, learning in real time. Watch how he starts switching stances to protect that damaged leg. Smart veteran move that shows championship-level fight IQ. The psychological warfare is already beginning, but the challenger shows heart early, proving that this won't be a one-sided destruction. The champion might have the power advantage, but Ankalaev has tricks of his own. Round 2. This is where everything changes, and I mean everything. Ankalaev comes out with a completely different energy. That damaged leg, he's using it as motivation rather than letting it become a liability. The challenger starts finding his range, starts making Pereira uncomfortable for the first time in recent memory. Those beautiful combinations, that footwork that keeps him just outside of danger while still landing clean shots. And then it happens. The moment that changes the entire trajectory of this fight. Ankalaev catches Pereira with a massive left hand that wobbles the champion, and suddenly the hunter becomes the hunted. For the first time in his championship reign, Pereira is the one backing up, the one looking for recovery time. The crowd can feel it, the commentary team can sense it, and most importantly, Ankalaev can smell blood in the water. This is what separates good fighters from great ones, the ability to recognize opportunity and capitalize immediately. That final exchange of the round is pure violence, both men throwing with bad intentions, but Ankalaev getting the better of it with clean, sharp combinations that snap Pereira's head back. The champion retreats to his corner, having tasted his own mortality. Round 3. Now we're seeing the real fight unfold. Pereira, slightly shaken from that second round, is trying to regain control with his bread and butter, those leg kicks and his forward pressure.
But Ankalaev has figured something out that no other opponent has managed to do consistently. He's making Pereira fight going backwards. And when the champion fights going backwards, he's not the same devastating force we're used to seeing. The challenger's pressure, his constant forward movement, his refusal to give the champion space to set up his power shots, it's brilliant tactical fighting. Those front kicks to the body from Ankalaev are things of beauty. Not flashy, not spectacular, but effective as hell. Each one digs into Pereira's midsection, each one makes breathing just a little bit harder, each one adds up like compound interest. The striking exchanges in this round are absolutely electric. Both men are landing, both men are taking damage. But Ankalaev is starting to find patterns in Pereira's defense. That outside foot position that keeps giving him angles, those perfectly timed counters when Pereira commits to power shots. This is turning into the fight we all hoped for, but weren't sure we'd get. Two elite strikers operating at the absolute peak of their abilities, each adjustment met by a counter adjustment. Round 4. Here's where we see why Ankalaev is truly the most complete fighter in the division. The striking has been competitive, the power shots have been exchanged, but now it's time to take Pereira completely out of his comfort zone. The wrestling entries are absolutely beautiful. Not desperate takedown attempts, but calculated, technical entries that force Pereira into a world where his knockout power becomes irrelevant. Every clinch exchange, every moment against the fence, every grappling sequence is controlled by the challenger. Watch Pereira's body language during these grinding sequences. This isn't what he signed up for. He wants to stand and bang, wants to find that one perfect shot that ends the fight. Instead, he's being dragged into deep water, being forced to wrestle, being made to work in ways that drain his explosive power. The genius of Ankalaev's game plan is becoming crystal clear. He's not just trying to out-grapple Pereira. He's trying to exhaust him, make him work in unfamiliar positions, blow up his arms so that even when they get back to striking, the champion won't have the same explosive power. Round 5. 20 minutes in, and this fight hangs in the balance. Pereira's corner is demanding urgency, demanding that he find the killer instinct that has served him so well throughout his championship reign. But Ankalaev has been playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. The challenger comes out composed, confident, showing no signs of fatigue despite the grueling pace. Meanwhile, you can see something different in Pereira's eyes. Not fear exactly, but uncertainty. For the first time in his championship reign, he's facing someone who has an answer for every question he asks. That beautiful head kick from Pereira early in the round shows flashes of the destroyer we know and love, but Ankalaev weathers it, adjusts, and keeps implementing his game plan. No panic, no desperation, just continued execution of a perfect strategy. The clinch work in this final round is absolutely crucial.
After 25 minutes of absolute warfare, the judges render their verdict. 49-46, 48-47, 48-47, all for the new, undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Magomed Ankalaev. What we just witnessed was nothing short of a masterpiece in mixed martial arts. This wasn't just a title change. This was a complete dismantling of what we thought we knew about this division. Ankalaev didn't just beat Pereira, he outclassed him in every area of the game. What did you think of this incredible upset? Did you see it coming, or were you as shocked as the rest of us? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth fight analysis. This is why we love this sport. On any given night, anything can happen.